And like we know, factoring is not going anywhere. So I have 9x squared and negative 81. First thing you ask yourself, what do they have in common? 9. Okay, factor out of 9. I'm left with x squared minus 9. Now, it is factored, but it's not factored all the way. Okay? So x squared minus 9, two numbers that multiply to negative 9, add up to 0 or what? Negative 3 and 3. Okay? So I have 9 times x plus 3, x minus 3. Okay? Second one, we want to rationalize. That's an A and that's a B. It's not a 9 and a 6. Don't worry, your test is typed. You'll be able to figure out what everything is. It's little. It's not even the same size as the 6. Okay, so rationalize 2 square roots of 7b. 2 square roots of 7b. Okay, multiply the top and the bottom. So when I have radicals like that, what gets multiplied together? Be more specific.
The 5 to the 2, the 6a to the 7b.
Right. So the stuff on that.
7b to 7b.
Yes. Stuff on the outside gets multiplied together. Stuff on the inside of the radical gets multiplied together. So I end up with 10 square roots of 42ab over 4 times 7b. Okay. Square root of 42, does that simplify? Yes, to what? You want to change your answer? Doesn't simplify.
Yeah, it doesn't simplify.
That's good. That's good. Doesn't simplify. All right. So I have 10 square roots of 42 AB over 28B. Does that simplify? Does it reduce? Okay. I was trying to set you up there, dude. Okay. So 2 goes into 10 and to 28. So I have 5 square roots 42 AB over 14B. That's your answer. Do you have questions on how I got here? No? Yes? We're good? Okay. Factor. What did you have to do to the squareds first? Add them up. Oh, if you add them together. 25x squared plus 25. They have what in common? 25. X squared plus 1. Does it factor more? Why not?
Because of the 1.
What about it?
It's a prime number.
Yes. But why doesn't it factor? We're not dealing with radicals.
25 doesn't go into 1.
Right.
Because of both
Huh?
1x squared and plus 1, so it's x plus 1.
So what about this? How about there's not two numbers that you can multiply together and get positive 1 and add together and get 0? So it's not going to factor anymore? Alright, parent function. What's your parent function here? The equation.
1 equals x squared.
Y equals x squared. Okay, what's its name?
Quadratic.
Okay, what about b? Okay. And cubic. Alright. So from those of you that turned in the domain and range thing the other day or yesterday, we've had a miscommunication somehow. I blame y'all. Okay, so if you have a graph that looks like this, okay, what is on the end? What are those? They're open-ended points, and if they're in the graph, like on the line there, we say they're holes, right? Okay, so I had a lot of people telling me that that graph is discrete. Why is it not discrete?
Because there's no points to tell you whether or not
You like stopped mid-thought.
yeah. Because I don't know how to explain it. Like,
Okay. Somebody else. It's not discrete. Say it again. They're not endpoints, they're holes in the graph.
They're not like closed and stop.
No. Okay, those are the end of that line. It's the end. They're endpoints. Discrete or discontinuous means what? What's it mean?
Segmented and non-segmented.
Segmented, non-segmented. There's gaps or holes in your graph, right? Okay. This graph doesn't go on because I didn't draw more of the line over here. Okay? When we're talking about whether it's discrete or discontinuous, there's got to be a gap or hole in between these two endpoints. That is one continuous line. Okay? It's one continuous line in between those two endpoints. So even though these are open endpoints, it's still a continuous part of the graph. Okay? If I do this, okay, now the line keeps going on past those endpoints. Here, I'll color these in. There, now you got some new endpoints. What is that?
Discrete.
Means it stops and it's discrete. Why? Because there's holes in it. What is this graph? Discrete or continuous? What's this one? What's that one? Discrete. Good. What's this one? What's that one? Because there's a hole right there. Okay? What if it was just that part? What is that? Continuous. It's one continuous line between that dot and that point. Okay? Does that make sense? No more disconnect?